Hello, my darling Fumi Nation. How are you? How are we? My name is Fumidesaluvold. For those of you that are stopping by for the very first time, you're so very welcome indeed. Are we living for the beat? Are we living for the fit? As you very well know, I live for JUVIAS Place. JUVIAS Place is my go-to discount code Fumi, as well as colored RAINE. They're just the best. They're just the best. And I've always used their original palette, the Saharan palette. There you go. Love it, because you can just do shades of brown and you can just blend it out. So I use the black and I use the orange, and then if I want like a little highlight in pink, I'll just touch it with a flat brush. We're going to start having makeup tutorials, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put the makeup tutorial after the episode, so that it's up to you whether you want to watch it or not. I'll introduce it in the beginning so that you guys know there's a tutorial afterwards. Drop down in the comments and let me know if you think that would work for you. Then I live for colored RAINE. Again, I have a discount code with them. And Rebellious Nudes has been that palette I cannot live without. I just can't. I just cannot live without it. Fabulous. It's broken up, it's beaten up, but it does the job. A new love is Danisa Myrick's. Danisa Myrick has my heart forever and a day. When I had my meet and greet, she sponsored my event and she gave us these blushers. And this is called Yummy Skin Dancing Cream. It's like a jelly blusher. Use a beauty blender and just put it onto your cheek. After that, put like a little highlighter on top of it. There you have it, my darlings. Kylie Jenner 711. 711. Love it. Use JUVIAS Place lip pencil color, and babies, you're good to go. The cap Paco Rabanne in collaboration with H&M. What I did was that I turned it backwards because I didn't want all of these down my face, and I just thought, let it drip down my neck. And then I just cut the tassels. I just cut the tassels to this length, and then I'm wearing elongated earrings to give it the glam. So I'm bejeweled up. I live for it. And then the jacket is also by H&M, but this is Mugler, and so are the leggings. Hooks onto the bottom of the foot, and then I have these fabulous heels, which I will show you, and these are by Zara. And I'll put the link below, because guess what? I am a Zara ambassador and I live and love these. For pointed toes, go up a size bigger so that you're just much more comfortable, okay? What is happening? It's just been really dark. We had Jamie and Nikki. After Jamie and Nikki, it went on to Kiki Palmer and Darius. And now we have Cassie and Puff Daddy. I am going to come from an angle of a mom and somebody who has been out there in these entertainment streets since I was 21 when I won Supermodel of West Africa. Cassie is suing Puff Daddy for $30 million for rape and abuse. Mental, emotional, and physical abuse. It's been out in the streets for a very, very, very long time. How Puffy treats women. I find it really surprising, considering that he's got two beautiful twin daughters and he just had baby love. But you cannot ignore the fact that he has never married. Why marry? Why marry? You know, when I can have all of these women and I can do whatever I want to do with these women. Allegedly. Thank you very much, Fumi Nation. The lawyers in the Fumi Nation family, thank you for telling me, Fumi, be careful. Always say allegedly. So I am saying it now. I won Miss Supermodel competition when I was 21. My mother chaperoned me for all of my shows and everywhere I went till I was 25. In circa 1995, I came to New York. I lived there for 10 years, and the model industry at that time hasn't changed in its viciousness. It was just as vicious then. I saw things in the industry and I didn't go there. And that goes for everywhere across the board. I don't know if you guys remember that Lady Gaga said that she had been accosted by, I think, a producer director. If she did not sleep with him, he would not release her songs. I bring that up because I remember when I was starting and I was fabulous, 1,000,000,000%. I got booked every single show to the point that there was a booking I accidentally went to and they only needed white models because they were doing this kind of Nordic vibe. And I walked and they said, we'll book her. And I was the only black girl amongst all of these very, very Nordic looking Scandinavian girls. I know who I am. And I was lucky because I think I was a bit more mature. Like I said, I did the supermodel competition when I was 21. When I finished, my father insisted I go to university. So I came to London and I studied business administration. It was once I graduated that I went to New York to start my career. But I wasn't going to compromise myself. Cassie was a 19-year-old girl with not much experience. And didn't know better. And she fell along the way into the hands of Puff Daddy and the industry. Puff Daddy signed her to a 10-record album deal. All I know is that Cassie had one successful song and that was it. I do believe that she would never have had 10 albums. Absolutely not. Do I believe Cassie? Why would Cassie lie? Why would Cassie lie after having 2 children with another man, happily married? Why would she come out now, a lot of you say, to talk about this? I think a lot of people that come out of abused relationships and marriages, and you that have been through this, you let me know down in the comment section. You're under the impression that once you leave him, you will heal and you'll be okay and you can move on with your life. And it's not true. That's just a part of this traumatic journey that you're going to go through, because it's a trauma. It is a trauma that you can't even foresee. And so Cassie went on and she got married. And I think, humbly, that perhaps when she started to have her 2 children back to back, the trauma was even magnified of the horror of things that she was put through. She was put through drugs, and she would have to have IV just so that she could clean out her system with all the drugs that have been pumped into her for days. For those of you that know me very well, you know I don't drink alcohol. I can't tolerate it. And that even includes champagne. I cannot tolerate any kind of wine, any kind of alcohol. It stays in my system for 3 days. And I feel drugged. I can't focus. I just need to sleep. I need to drink lots and lots of water. And when I talk about can't deal, I'm talking about 2 little glasses of like a champagne-ish kind of, what's this other coconut drink that I liked? Malibu. I just can't handle it. I was introduced to drugs from New York. I saw it everywhere. I didn't touch it, but I saw it everywhere. Everybody did it. Everybody did it. The models, you know, the design, it was laid out there. I never touched it. I think because I knew it would kill me. And that's not even a funny matter. But I think I knew that it would kill me, that my system just would not take it. Anyway, I think Cassie felt that she could move on with her life. And she quickly realized that she could not. Every waking minute of her life became torture. And you have to understand, for a high-profile man like Puffy, who allegedly did this, you can imagine the triggers. Because he's high profile, he's a celebrity. She sees him all the time, even when she doesn't want to see him. She hears about him all the time, even when she doesn't want to hear about him. Just the other day, I saw Puffy buy a portrait for 21 million. This guy is just out here really living his life. And even though I've escaped him, he still lives in my head. I think for her, it's therapy for her. And she has to speak her piece because it's like bile inside of her and she has to vomit all of this out. Do I believe that Puffy did all of these things? I don't really know. I don't really know. I cannot say no. But I look to Cassie and I think all the beatings that she accused him of. He sexually assaulted her. He trafficked her with other men. He photographed her. He filmed her. Heavenly Father, forgive us, for we know not what we do. To do that to another human being. And that's supposed to be your girlfriend, your woman. That you're going to have another FO. And you bring all of these things. The details were just so specific. That's the issue. They were just really specific. Why would she come and see all of these things? And so I want to tell you, my beautiful daughters, if you are talented in music, in modeling, in acting, in fashion, in whatever, and you leave your town, your country, your cottage, and you come to the big city, and anybody, man, woman, anybody, comes to you and says, sleep with me, show me your chest, show me your private parts, and I'll get you this, I'll give you that. Mama Fumi is telling you now, walk away. You see, I know you think that you want this record deal, you want this modeling career, that you have it right here, that if you do that, nobody will know and I will get it. And I will be given what he tells me. That's naivete. Because if you are talented, you will forever be talented. It's in you. Nobody can take that away from you. And the second you give up, give in, they will continue to use you and abuse you. And they will not do what they promised. That's just dangling a carrot in front of a rabbit. That's the bait. But they will not do it. In many ways, I'm so grateful. I said, God, thank you. He gave back to me everything I thought I lost with the modeling, with the acting. He's giving it back to me in my 50s. The talent never dies. It will always be there. You will always be Fumi. You will always be fabulous. You will always be that unique person. It doesn't die. It does not die. And if it dies with you. But nobody can take it from you. And the time that you think, oh my God, I missed it, I missed that. What happened to Cassie can happen to you. Because there are wolves and there are vultures out there. And you begin to lose yourself. And you don't know who you are. And you will say, why did she stay that long? When the whole world seems to be bowing down to Kim. In her eyes. She was beaten black and blue. The security didn't stand up for her. Nobody. That's why I do what I do. And that's why I say, you know what, for me, I'll take the bullet. And I will stand up. I will stand up for people that cannot stand up for themselves. Because if I don't, then who am I? Then who am I? I got cast from New York and I went to LA to do one of Puff Daddy's music videos. It was the time when J-Lo and him were dating and nobody knew. But we did. He was a nice guy. I didn't think anything of it at that time. I'll be honest. And, you know, they had big parties for us and stuff like that. And I went with the whole crew. But I didn't go with the girls who went to the house. And there was nothing wrong with what the girls did in going to the house. The thing was that I was older. They were starstruck. Call it arrogance. I think I'm a star. I've always felt that I have my own star. So I don't like, no. You know, I'll take pictures with you and all, but I don't think, oh my God, opportunity presented yours at your time. And that was really, really clear for me when Kobe passed away. Everybody, including you that is watching, you have your star. You have your time. And so when I came to New York, it's been a thing that people have talked about for years. I will address it now. I was 25. But my agency said, Fumi, you look so much younger. We're going to say that you're 18. When I went to California, the same thing. You're what? You're 30, you're 20. And so when I went out for Puff Daddy's music video, I was 27. And the girls most probably were 19. Yeah. Maybe 18. There was a lot of wrongdoing to girls in those days. Like I said, it was the 90s. And of course, we didn't have Black Lives Matter. We didn't have the Me Too movement. We didn't have any of that. You didn't even have the phone. But a lot of us remember. For all that she went through, allegedly, let us say, allegedly, that this really did happen. 30 million is not enough. There's no money that will be enough. And I would really ask for more to give to charity, to give to the abused. Because she was a naive, innocent girl that did not know any better, that did not have the support. You see, support, my loves, is everything. It is everything. I put it right by my oxygen that I breathe every day. Support. Oh my God, I know what support is. From the second Ula walked into my life has gone from one elevation to the next. He has supported me, carried me, pushed me, stood by me, protected me, waited for me, sat with me, sat by me. You can't begin to imagine. I have never, ever had that kind of support. And that's when I really realized that truly for every successful human being, look behind at the support system. Look at the tribe, because those are the ones that kept that machine going. Who I am, where I am, how I've lost weight, how I pushed with this channel, how I've had Adrian, how I gotten married, everything Everything, Ula. If I did not have him, I wouldn't be here. I tell you that right here and now. Facts. I say that because Cassie didn't have that. Cassie didn't have that. And a lot of other girls don't have that. And you might not have a strong family unit. And that's okay. Find your tribe that supports you. I am horrified. And I am happy that she spoke out. But I want to tell you girls, don't do it. Remember what Auntie Fumi said. If I am talented, the talent lies in me. And if I don't get it this time around, I'll get it on the next one. And not trade themselves for money. It's not, I can't trade because I know I'm richer. And it is not to blame Cassie. It is for you to open your eyes that if you suspect or you don't feel good about something, don't do it. Because you see, you're a beautiful girl. You're smart. You're funny. You're intelligent. But your body has developed more than your experiences. And that's why I have circled back as my duty to tell you, baby girl, don't go to that party. Don't go to his house. Don't go to that office. And if he does anything, scream and shout. Scream and shout. Report it. You have to report it for the next girl behind you. Because that girl might be your sister, might be your daughter, might be your mom. For all kinds of reasons and motives, we do what we do. Because there are single moms out there. They are trying to feed their children. There are girls out there who didn't grow up with their fathers. There are girls out there who came from abusive homes. There are girls out there who don't have anything to go back to. This is all that they have. And these monsters can identify your weakness, your vulnerability, and they will capitalize it for their own personal lust, for their own personal gain. And then they will chuck you out like you are nothing. And because you are not mature enough, and I'm not saying that you're not grown, you're grown, but this is some grown-up woman situation. You don't know any better. You don't know because you've never experienced it. Because so many of you say that, you know what, my mama didn't tell me this. Sometimes it's hard for mama, so mama, send the girls to me. What she's trying to tell you is that I don't trust this man. This man might try to have sex with you. I don't trust this industry, this agency, this company, this model agency, because you walk out as my daughter, my baby, and you will come back as a stranger. I would have lost my child forever. For all of those that have gone through abusive relationships, take it day by day. Take it day by day. I empathize with you. That also goes for men that are abused in marriages, in relationships. Puffy, if you did this, what a shame. And I hear rumors that you did this to Kim Porter too. Allegedly. Allegedly. If you did this, what a mask you wore. What a mask. Don't forget to like, to subscribe, hit the notification button, my darlings. And I will see you sooner than later.